Girl, you're in the trenches right now. I know. I get it. You're doing everything right, but nothing's working. Yet. But still, it's very frustrating. You're doing all the steps, reading all the books, putting yourself out there, but just nothing's working. Should you just go back? Back to selling your time at a 9 to 5 just to survive? Back to selling your body, working nightlife, doing sex work? Back to just a chaotic life where you're addicted to certain substances to keep you numb. Because we have to be honest, as miserable as that life was, at least it was secure and predictable. A 9 to 5, predictable. It pays the bills. Sure, I'm miserable every time I go to work, but at least I'm not worried about if my bills are gonna be paid or not. Working nightlife, doing sex work, selling drugs, whatever the case may be, sure, that's really messed up for your soul, but it pays the bills and then some. Not only do you get your bills paid, but you get to go on trips. No more, am I paying my rent tonight or my credit card? Am I paying my credit card tonight or getting food on the table? No more of that. But this, what we're doing right now, huh? What? Rebuilding your life from scratch, becoming a woman of purpose, becoming a woman of God, walking in your calling, becoming disciplined, building a business, starting from scratch, building your dream life. That's very uncertain. And that uncertainty is starting to eat at you. It's starting to make you feel like you want to quit and just go back. But you're not going back. You hear me? So, this video is not a motivational video, it's a solution. I have three solutions for you, three ways for you to survive the trenches right now. So, stay with me. Let's dive in. First, believe like it's been proven. This is what made me almost quit. Not just me, but probably a lot of other people out there as well. The uncertainty. Is this even working? No one's watching, no one's buying. Am I wasting my time? So here's how I reprogram my mind, and you can do the exact same thing. I started looking at my future, my results, as if it's been proven, like scientifically proven, not as a hope, not as a wish, not as a dream, but as a proven result. It's going to happen. Let me give you an illustration, an example. When you go to the gym, you do that really hard work in your body. It's very difficult, but you do it because you know the outcome. You believe what's going to happen. You know that if you train just hard enough, your body's going to change in the way that you want it to change according to the training that you're doing, right? You know it because it's been proven to you over and over again. You've seen it from other people. It's been proven by science. You've seen it. So when you go to the gym, you don't see your dream body in the mirror yet, but guess what? You know that it's going to come to you. You really know. You don't hope, you know. So you start because you believe in the ending wholeheartedly. That's how much you have to believe in your business. That's how much you have to believe in those dreams, even if you don't see the results right now. Guess what? The person that's training at the gym doesn't see the results after day one, even after day 5, even after day 20. Sometimes you don't see the results, depending on your metabolism. They don't see the results, but guess what? It's still working. Their body's still working. Their muscles are still growing. They just don't physically see it yet. But in the inside, it's working. That's the same thing with your business or your idea, your content right now. Even if you don't see views, you don't see sales, you don't see results, outward results, inside, it's working. It's working in you. It's working within you. It's working for you. It's just a matter of time until the outside starts reflecting what's already been working inside. So from now on, you look at your life the exact same way. That vision you have, that business, that content you have, you treat it like it's been confirmed, like it's been promised, like it's been proven because it has been. All right? And you know that your body already knows how to do this naturally. Let me give you another example. Let's take your 9 to 5, which you clearly hate. You hate it out there, girl. I know you do. You hate your boss. You hate the job that you have to do. You probably hate your colleagues too. You hate being there. You hate going there. You hate the commute there. You just hate everything about there. But you still go because you're going to get paid at the end. So you do. You do it. You go, you put up with the job, you put up with your boss that yells at you all the time, you put up with the clients that are yelling at you over the phone or at the desk. You go because you have the proof that you're going to get that money at the end of the week. You have that proof. You've seen it happen over and over again. Every end of the week, you got your pay. Every end of the week, your colleagues got their pay. So you know it's been proven, you believe it. Not only do you believe it, you know it. You know that at the end of this, I'm gonna get my money. Therefore, it is worth me killing myself and going to that job and paying with my time, paying with my body to just go and just put up with all of that nonsense because that means that I will get that result at the end. You know how to do this. But now you have to start treating your own business like this. You have to start putting up with what's happening right now. The lack of results, lack of interaction, lack of sales. It's frustrating. I know. I know firsthand what you're going through, but you have to put up with it because you have to know that at the end of this journey, you're going to get the results that you've been working towards. And I understand that your job or going to the gym feels certain because there is proof. And then your dreams, your goals don't feel certain because there's no proof, right? I understand that nuance. I know that you haven't seen proof in your immediate circle, which we'll get back to that because there is proof, just not in your immediate circle. You haven't seen anyone in your surrounding do that, right? So you don't have that proof that your job gives you when you have proof of being paid at the end of the week. I understand that. However, that's where your faith comes in. Where there's no proof, faith comes in. First of all, faith should even be the first one before even proof, right? Where you don't have proof, you use your faith to fuel the same energy that proof fuels. Where you don't have proof, you use faith to just drive you to continue. You have so much trust, so much deep trust in the promises God placed inside of your life that you keep going anyway. You don't care that you don't have proof. You have faith. It's even more powerful than proof because faith builds the same certainty without the evidence. So imagine you start off your foundation with faith. You have faith, 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 and you keep building and building and building, and then you start getting proof. You start getting sales here and there. You start getting traction in your content. Imagine the power, faith plus proof. You'll be even more powerful at that point. So you have to just build that foundation with your faith and keep going and trust God. And speaking of faith plus proof, like I said earlier, you don't have proof in your immediate circle because you haven't seen anyone around you do that thing, right? But you do have proof around you. Let's be so real. Look around you on social media. How many people your age or younger are living in the exact same dreams that you've been having every single night? So many people. There's so many people out there that have done the exact same business model that you want to do. There's still room in the market for you, but you would lie if you looked at yourself in the mirror and said that there's no proof that this can be done. You know dang well this can be done. So this is the proof that you need as well to just keep going. Use that to fuel your body, to fuel your mind the way that you're fueled to go kill yourself at a 9 to 5 every day. 40 hours a week. You hate it out there. Now you actually get to do something that you love. You love that little business idea of yours. You love posting content. It's even better. So just focus on that. Focus on your faith and proof will follow. Second, allow yourself to fail. Yep, you heard it right. Allow yourself to fail. Because fear of failure isn't even about failure in itself, it's about survival. Am I going to survive this? Am I going to be laughed at? Am I going to be ostracized? Am I going to just be okay after this? This is the real fear. So I stopped avoiding failure, to be honest. If I launch a new product in my shop and it doesn't sell, oh well. If I post a YouTube video, it flops, okay. Post a TikTok, doesn't go viral, it's okay. It's okay. And then I realized something. I survived. Wait a minute. I didn't die. I'm still here. My friends still love me. My parents still love me. They didn't disown me. My brothers and sisters, they're not embarrassed of me. My dog still wants me to be his owner. Oh my gosh, wait. Failure doesn't kill? And not only that, I feel stronger. Wait, more solid. Turns out failure doesn't kill me. Wouldn't you know? When I tell you that my brain clicked so fast and it realized something, it realized the power that I never even knew I could have. It killed my fear in so many ways, and it allowed me to realize that failure doesn't kill me. It's a necessary part of the process. So this is how you start thinking from now on. You can't get to your goals without failing anyway. That's never going to happen. So you got to go through it. Stop trying to avoid it. And take it even one step further. I like to call things like failure, hardships as a portal. When I'm going through a hardship, I'm going through a portal. When I just failed at something, I went through a portal. It's a portal. It allows you to go into it and come out a whole different person. What failure is going to teach you, winning's never going to. What going through hardship and surviving is going to teach you, having an easy life is never going to. So you just start treating it like that. And trust me, you already know how to do this. You know how to treat something that you hate and turning into something good because you know that deep down it's good for you. Failing is good for you. You have to fail so many times before you win. So might as well try to do it as much as you can because every time you learn a new lesson, every time you gain something new. And let me give you an example on how your body inherently knows how to take something that your flesh doesn't like, because this is a fleshly thing. Not wanting to fail is a fleshly desire. It's pride. You don't want to be embarrassed in front of your peers, right? So when you're growing up, when you were a kid, I know you had a vegetable that you didn't want to eat at all. You hated it, but your mom kept telling you, you have to eat this. This is good for you. This is really, really good for you. And then you started forcing yourself to eat it. Not just as a kid, but maybe even as an adult, maybe even as a young adult, you went through this. You started forcing yourself to eat something that you hated the taste of, but you knew that for your body it was good. So you ate it and ate it and ate it, and now you like it. You're at a place in your life right now where you don't even remember the version of you that didn't want to eat that fruit, that didn't want to eat that veggie, that didn't want to eat that whatever food that was, because you condition your brain to start liking the thing because you know it's good for you when you initially didn't like the taste of it. You initially don't like failure. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't feel good. But you know it's good for your growth. You know it's good for your achievement. You know it's good for your goals. It's going to get you closer to your goals. So you have to reframe how you think of failure. Failure is a good thing. And don't get me wrong, I know it's easier said than done. Even for me, I'm saying this to you, but I still struggle with seeing failure as a good thing. However, it's a necessary thing. It's going to happen. So might as well make it fun. Might as well make the ride that you are obligated to take fun, right? And third, be selfish. And I mean this. You need to be selfish and cutthroat. And I know this one's going to be really hard, especially for my girls with really big hearts out there. I know because I have a big heart, so it's really hard for me to, but it's necessary. All right? No more free access. No more giving away your time, your energy, your essence, your ideas to for free like that to anybody that comes your way. No more giving access to people who don't align with who you're becoming. Listen, this phase that you're in, the becoming phase, is extremely fragile. You're like a newborn little baby, all right? It's very fragile. And let's be real. When I say cutthroat, what I mean is if you're for me, you're for me. But if you're not for me, you're against me. There's no in between. You don't get that luxury right now of having people who are for your growth and people who are just there and people who are not for your growth. No, it's either you're for my growth and helping me grow or you're against me. No one gets to stay in the sideline. No one gets to stay in the little gray zone and sip margaritas. Either your friends give you wings to fly or they give you weights. The person in your life, your partner, your lover that gives you wings, they are helping you elevate. They're sewing onto you. They're helping your growth. They are being someone that's positive, a positive, how do you say, what's the word? Influence in your life. But the person that's giving you weights, they're holding you back. They're making sure you stay stagnant. They're making sure that you don't outgrow your bad habits. But then the friend that neither gives you wings nor weights still doesn't help you fly. So she still gotta go. All right? So no more gray zone. They don't get to do that anymore. Either someone's for you or they're against you. And I know where you're gonna say, Grace, yeah, I thought you were gonna give me solutions for for the season to be easier. Yes, I know, but that's what I'm doing. Helping you pass through the season means helping you pass through it and come out on the other side, on the right side, because there's two sides. You either come out on the other side, you get the success, you get the business, you get the dream life, you get the dream income, you get the dream car, the dream house, the dream man, the dream life, everything, and you come out on the other side and you're happy, or you go back to the side that you left because you couldn't go to the other side. There's no in between. You don't just get to stay in the season forever and just, oh, what do I do? No, no, no. One day you're going to come out on one side, one or the other. So me helping you survive the season means me helping you come out on the right side. So yes, I am helping you survive this season. It's just not as easy as you thought it was gonna be. And if you're really serious about this journey, I have an email list. You should join it because that's where I'll hold you accountable and pull you in when you're slipping. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to stay motivated in this season. So if you're serious and interested, the link is in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found value. And if you did, subscribe to my channel. There's way more where that came from. I'm so excited to see what you create with your life, and I'm very excited to see you in the next video. But until then, keep growing with grace.